Okay, now that you've gone through all the essays, well, the 2 essays with Miss Cuppy, so you see a few different types of writing style, I want you to take a look at all 4 introductions. And I'm not sure if Miss Cuppy did that already or not. If you haven't already done that, why don't you take a look at those 4 introductions? So pause this if you need to, but go over those methods of what they used, the order. It's still some of the same elements that we use. We take a look at hook, global statement, background information, the thesis, but they may not put them in the same order as what you always think they do, or they may be in an entirely different paragraph. That essay on cars and speed limits, the first paragraph is a hook. There's no thesis statement, and the thesis doesn't come till, kind of the second and third paragraph. If you look at the essay about sports names, it's pretty traditional. If you look at the article or the essay with the last one actually about the court case, the thesis statement isn't until like the 13th paragraph. So Miss Cuppy hopefully has all of those underlined with you. You can see the elements of each introduction. So what I want you to do now after you've done the pre-writing is on the back you have your thesis statement right here. So it may not be the best thesis statement ever, but that's okay because I'll get you your pre-writing back, and if you need to change your thesis, that's fine. I want you to get the basic elements, basic ideas of an introduction down though. So what I want you to do right now is I want you to open up Evernote. If you don't have Evernote, you can go into your self-service app and download Evernote. Use your username, password, all that kind of stuff, and create that new note or new new note. So go ahead and open a new note, call it your introduction, because on Wednesday as a class I'll have you send it to me, share that file with me. So as we're going along you can then copy and paste it in the end for your big essay. The goal of you writing all these different chunks of the essay is that I don't want you to be penalized. This is a really different way of doing writing that you haven't done before. So back to even the purple sheet like this. You have 4 different elements here. You have the pre-writing, you have the introduction, you have the body paragraphs, and you have the conclusion. You are turning in 4 of these elements. Each time you turn these assignments in, they're worth 25 points. Okay? So in the end, all of this pre-writing that you're going to be doing is worth 100 points. So the reason being is I want to make sure that you don't turn in this essay before spring break, and then I grade it over spring break and you don't do as well as you'd like to, or you get a C or a D or an F even, and you don't want to have that grade. So instead of me just giving you that grade and then it's all over with, what I did was create these pre-writing assignments so that as you're going along I can check in with you and make sure that you're doing the assignments right. Also, it's going to offset your essay score. So the fact that each of these pre-writing assignments are worth 25 points, that means in the end they equal 100 points. So as long as you're doing this in-class work, you will get the full 100 points. So then if you do crappy on the essay, it will kind of equalize your grade out again, so you won't have to worry too much about it. So just a little bit more background information there. So once you're in Evernote, what I want you to do after you have your thesis typed is I want you to go back and kind of play with this introduction. How do you want to write it? What elements do you want in there? So for next class on Wednesday, when I'm back, you'll have your introduction completely done. Another 25 points checked off the list, so you'll have 50 points done on this assignment already. So what I want you to do for the rest of the block then is write your introduction paragraph in Evernote. I do not want it written on paper, I want it in Evernote. So you're going to be turning in the pre-writing, so that's why I had you write your thesis first today. So please make sure, again, that you turn in your pre-writing to Ms. Cuppy, and then by next class you have your introduction written. If you have any questions at all, please make sure that you email me, and I will see you Wednesday.